Penguin Random House Audio presents With a Vengeance, a novel by Riley Sager. Read for you by Erin Bennett. For my family. Departure. The train isn't empty, although it certainly feels that way. Whole sections currently sit unused. Coach cars, dining car, sleeper. All are vacant and silent save for the echo of the train itself clickety-clacking over the tracks. This train that can hold dozens, even hundreds, is occupied by only 8 people. 7 are alive. 1 is dead. That wasn't the case a minute ago, when the whole lot of them were very much alive. But unexpected things happen when traveling by train, and this apparently is one of them. It certainly took Anna Matheson off guard. Her reaction makes it clear this isn't the plan at all. She seems honestly distressed by the body now splayed flat-backed on the floor of the first-class lounge. A strange reaction. Anna has every reason to want the others dead. Those others, by the way, are the 6 people aboard this train at her invitation. One that, had they known who was doing the inviting, all would have declined. Your singular presence is requested on an overnight rail journey from Philadelphia to Chicago, beginning the evening of December 14th aboard the Philadelphia Phoenix. Departing Philadelphia at 7 p.m. EST, arriving in Chicago at 7 a.m. CST. Not particularly compelling, as invitations go. It's 1954, after all. No one wants to spend 13 hours on a train when United Airlines can get you to Chicago in just under 3. Anna knew this, of course, which was why she added a handwritten message on the back specific to each recipient. Although their misdeeds are the same, their secrets are different. Those individualized notes were all it took to get the 6 of them here. They didn't care that they had no idea who the invitation came from or why it was extended to them, nor were they bothered by the lack of a way to RSVP. They all showed up at the scheduled departure time, invitation in hand. Now here they are. 5 guests, 1 hostess, her accomplice, and a corpse. Not enough time has passed for color to drain from the dead person's face. Their eyes are wide open and aimed at the ceiling, and flecks of crimson stain the foam still bubbling at the edges of their mouth. This, it's clear, was not a natural death. Nor was it painless. At least it was quick. The time between the first sign that something was amiss and sudden death totaling less than a minute. The victim didn't even have a chance to let go of the white linen yanked off a cocktail table as they fell. One end of the tablecloth remains gripped in lifeless fingers. The rest of it still clings to the table, soaked through with gin spilled from an overturned martini glass. In another minute, someone will have the good sense to use a dry tablecloth to cover the corpse. Until then, everyone stares at it in combinations of shock and disbelief, none more so than Anna, over whose face ripple 1,000 emotions. The biggest of them, though, is fear. Because now that one of the passengers has been murdered, by someone else in that very car, she fears it's only a matter of time before it happens again. 7 p.m. 13 hours to Chicago. 1. Anna Matheson clears her throat, straightens her spine, and steadies her trembling hands. She pictures herself as a statue, rigid and impenetrable. Anything to make her look like she's not afraid, when in truth she's been scared for so long that fear has seeped into her marrow. Still, when she begins to speak, her voice is firm and clear. You know who I am, just as you know why I've gathered you here. If you haven't figured it out yet, you will very soon. Anna pauses, just as she'd rehearsed, the length timed to the millisecond to allow any unlikely stragglers to catch up. By now, you've recognized each other. Maybe you've even had a chance to chat a bit. Likely long enough to suspect that you've been brought here under false pretenses. That suspicion is correct. The reason for this journey is simple. I'm here to... Just then, the train lurches, sending Anna off balance. In the tiny bathroom of her room, she watches her reflection sway in the equally tiny mirror. The first time she'd been on the Philadelphia Phoenix, everything had felt enormous. Not just the room, but the train itself. Every car seemed endless, as if walking the entire length of the train constituted a journey of miles. Then again, Anna had been 11 at the time, and trains loomed large in her life, especially ones run by the Union Atlantic Railroad. Unlike most rail lines of the day, Union Atlantic had been privately owned. Her father had inherited the family business when her grandfather passed away. In another bit of unconventionality, it hadn't relied on an outside company like Pullman to build its cars and locomotives. Union Atlantic designed and manufactured its own in-house at a facility in Philadelphia, including the Phoenix. Anna's mother had even designed the interiors, filling them with her favorite fabrics and colors. Velvet drapes, chenille upholstery, damask walls, all in shades of peacock blue, emerald green, and rich ivory, surrounded by walnut and gold leaf and bronze. After her mother, her brother, and Anna herself, the Philadelphia Phoenix had been her father's pride and joy. Debuting in 1937, it wasn't the first streamliner train, nor was it the fastest or the most famous. But those superlatives didn't matter. The Phoenix was still a gleaming marvel that offered both jaw-dropping speed and unparalleled luxury. Plus, her father loved it, which is the main reason Anna chose it for the night's journey. It serves as a reminder to the others of all that had been taken from her. The train lurches again, this time with purpose. A moment later, someone raps 4 times on the door. Seamus. Here to tell her what she already knows. The train is in motion. There's no turning back now. Anna hurries to the door, feeling the train picking up speed beneath her bare feet. A strange sensation that, for a second, wreaks havoc on her balance and makes her reach for the wall to steady herself. No matter how many times she travels by train, it always takes Anna a moment to navigate that unwieldy combination of standing on solid ground while also being in motion. Train legs, her father had called them. Removing her hand from the wall, she stands in the middle of the room, waiting for her legs to learn how to absorb the gentle rocking of the train. Once they do, she's able to reach for the door, unlock it, and pull it open. As expected, Seamus is on the other side, filling the narrow corridor that runs the length of the car. The windows behind him show nothing but blackness. They are now in the tunnel on their way out of the city. Everything going as planned? Anna asks, unconcerned that she's standing at the door wearing only her slip. Seamus has seen her in far less. So far. And the engineer? Is it still Bert Chapman at the controls? Seamus responds with a nod. Yeah. Watched him climb into the locomotive myself. A relief. Bert Chapman has been guiding the Phoenix since the very start. He is, Anna knows, a good man. He sent a condolence card when her father died. It was the only one Anna and her mother had received. That act of kindness made her think Bert could be trusted to take them to Chicago without any hiccups. The massive amount of money she paid him certainly helped.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?